how did you and Ethan originally start working on Dreamer together?
So we met in sixth form.
Mm,
And like originally, like we were in the same tutor, so we got talking and stuff, and found out each other like played music together. And we had like two other friends that we started a band called Mascot with. Uh, and like we wrote a few songs. Most of them were pretty bad, but like we played a few gigs. And then like when we all went to uni, me and Ethan went to the same uni and lived together. So we just started like writing stuff by ourselves. I'm like, you know what? Let's turn this into an actual thing. Like that we've kind of got the same like opinions on 99% of things. So like let's just make music and see how it goes. And that was like the main start point, I guess.
nice, nice. Um, what are your like main influences when working in Dreamer?
Um I think at the moment, it's kind of like a huge mixture of so much stuff. I think like from we I really like the production of the weekend.
Yeah.
Especially like the weekends, like more 80s inspired albums. I think you can definitely hear that in some of the new stuff we've got
Mm.
coming out, and like Your Type and stuff like that. I think yeah, there's been like a whole bunch of, I mean, Joji is always going to be my number one influence, man. Like every time we like sit down to like write a new song or like think about an idea for a music video or something, I'll be like, oh yo, there's like this one Joji video that like we should just totally do this. um I think Joji's definitely my main influence for like everything creatively.
I really liked his the music video for Run. I think that shit is so sick.
Yeah, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Um, what are your like inspirations like outside of music though? Do you have anything like external?
Yeah, I mean, like, as cringe and corny as it sounds, I think like uh my biggest influences are probably like my friends. I think like having a bunch of having a bunch of people that like all listen to different stuff and all like dressed in different ways, and it's not really like a specific like niche group of friends. Like um everyone's like super nice all the time, and um yeah, I think like I don't know. I really like all of my music. Most of the time, I get from other like my friends telling me like, "Oh, listen to this." And I think like that's definitely a main thing is the homies being homies. You know. Yeah,
Nice
I
one,
don't know.
nice one. Um, so I know so like something aside from the music, how you've released like a few music videos recently. What kind of your is your like process or how do you do these videos?
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the times, we first started talking to the Nebula Visuals guys that we met through uni.
Mm,
And they like they're really great. Like if we like think of an idea, or we have like a vibe for a song, we'll often go to them and sit down with them and be like, hey, this is what we were thinking of doing. What do you guys think? And then
mm,
like together, it's really like collaborative, and uh it's never so much like strict roles in like when we're filming them or whatever, or writing them. It's more like everybody chips in.
mm,
Someone will take the lead and be like directing it, but like a lot of the time it's everyone chips in, and we'll just like pick a location, pick a few like key shots we want to get, and then just like kind of like explode out that location on the day,
mm.
and film like loads of different things, and like it's really just like a really fast pace, like, oh yeah, let's do this would be cool if we do this. And yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Nice one, nice one. Um, and like, what are the first things like? So after obviously we're living this coronavirus pandemic, what are going to be like musically the first things you do when you're out of lockdown?
I think just start playing live.
Mm.
We haven't done any live shows as Dreamer because we started like right at the start of lockdown, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, we played live in our old band, but like I think I just wanna I just wanna like show our music to people, um, and like share it with a bunch of people. Hope they like it. You know, I think like that's the main thing that I feel. Uh, like it's one thing like promoting it and listening to like a pre-recorded or like a recorded version of it on Spotify or whatever, but I really want to like start showing people what we can do like live and in person, and like talking to people that like our music and stuff like that.
Nice one, nice one. Um, so like, do you have any singles or any new music coming out soon?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how much I can say, but we've we've definitely got some new stuff coming out. I'm sure like as people have seen on Instagram, we've been quite heavily shooting music videos
Mm,
at the moment. So like yeah, I mean keep your eyes out. We got some tracks coming out hopefully around July.
nice one,
Should be a
nice one.
little summer vibe, you know. It should be paying. I'm gassed
Nice.
to
Sound of the
release it.
summer.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I guess the last question I have is what's kind of like your like creative process, or like how do you like construct your music?
Um, I mean, it's weird because we've been in lockdown, so a lot of it's been like over Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Which has been kind of difficult. But a lot of the time, it will start with either me or Ethan just like thinking of something, just randomly be like, "Oh yeah, I thought of this one hook," or like, "I thought of this cool lyric," and then we'll just like build it from there. And like Ethan like is a majority of the beat construction and like the production
Mm.
because he did it at uni. uh but like I'll sit there with him and I'll be like, oh, you know what if it just sounded like this, and he'll have no idea what I'm saying, but but like yeah, and then we just kind of we go from there. And because of lockdown again, we haven't been able to meet up as much, so we kind of just like go away and like
Mm.
sit on these songs and like try and write stuff, and we'll come back together and be like, hey, let's do this. And then yeah, it's mainly just uh trying to work with like momentum. Like
Mm.
once you get that first verse idea or that first hook, like
Mm.
instantly building off of that, and like not leaving. If you leave too much of a gap, it seems to just kind of fizzle out a bit. But yeah, no, it's pretty simple, like
Yeah.
structure wise for how we write stuff.
Yeah, I guess like
Yeah,
working from home has been like weird in the pandemic,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very very much like, hey, I've been listening to this artist a lot. Like I really want to write something that like kind of goes in this direction a bit. And we'll like work on some stuff and like we'll build a beat together, and then uh yeah, and then just like work from home. And it sucks working from home, but
I guess, yeah. Has to be sometimes.
yeah, yeah, it's fine. Little vibe.
But yeah, I mean that's basically it. So, is there anything you wanna plug or say or?
Yeah, man. I guess yeah. Keep follow at We Are Dreamer on every social. We've got some new stuff coming out soon. It's gonna be very exciting. Some gorgeous music videos. Which leads me to yeah, shout out the Nebula Visuals guys. At Nebula Visuals PC, they are probably the best people at making music videos I've ever worked with. They are yeah, they're awesome. They're super talented. They know exactly what they're doing. Uh, yeah, they're the best like production people I've ever worked with. So yeah,
Nice.
keep an eye out for the Dreamer stuff. Go follow Nebula Visuals if you want any cool stuff to happen.
Alright.
And yeah,
If you're watching this on YouTube, the links will be in the description.